Hi everyone, Liz here from Garden Happy. This is going to be a very special day. You see in this video, I'm going to be giving you a little tour of my girlfriend's country garden. But it's not just any garden. You see, she owns an antique shop. And over the years, she's collected so many old and rare and beautiful antiques. And she's incorporated them into her garden, turning it into a real paradise, lots of rustic charm, and it's definitely her happy place. And when she asked me if I wanted to film it, I'm like, yeah, I would be honored. Of course I would love to film it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm going to take you along with me, and I hope you will enjoy it too. One of the things I just love about Sandy's garden is all of her little pathways. This is so beautiful. And this sweet little bench. Sandy spends many hours sitting here. I love this vintage wheelbarrow. There's always something to see in Sandy's garden. Oh my goodness, I am so in love. This is adorable. A little old antique tricycle. Beautiful stained glass fence. Can you imagine the house this came from, or the garden this came from? Imagine the many fires this stove produced for people back in the day. Look at this sweet little antique wagon. So cute. Her succulents are in full bloom. And the star jasmine behind it smells like heaven. What else can we find in Sandy's garden? I could probably be here for hours and find something new. We have some sweet little geraniums and an old iron plant stand that came out of her grandma's garden. Okay, and here we have a top of a column cap. This is 100 years old. Can you believe it? So cool. And I love the iron structure on this basket. So fancy. This is one of my favorite little pieces in Sandy's garden. All these old vintage garden tools. How sweet is that? What a clever idea. Look at this beautiful vintage watering can. That old window. Such a cool fountain. And this is Sandy's little workspace. This is where she does all of her plant pottings and just sitting out here and enjoying her garden, watching all the birds and figuring out what she's going to do with these treasures that she's collected over the years. So check this out. It's either a headboard or a footboard. This came from an old bed from the 1800s. So Sandy just informed me that somebody was actually throwing this away. Can you believe that? Like I always say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And that's definitely a treasure in her garden. Look at all these pots and old lanterns, and always something to see in her garden. We're getting closer to that hydrangea. Can you hear the birds? Oh my goodness, look at these hostas. See some heucheras in here. So this monster tomato is growing so profusely. It's a beast. Sandy can't get rid of it. It's just too big and beautiful. And I agree with her. Just let it grow and see where it goes. Look at this beautiful tree in full bloom. Which brings us right over to beautiful hydrangea. Oh, and an astilbe. This one's about to burst with blooms. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at those mop heads. Over in the back we have some lace cap hydrangeas. Look at this interesting bud. Both Sandy and I really don't know what this is, so if anybody does, please leave a comment below so we will know. It's really cool looking. So if you've watched any of my videos, I often talk about my girlfriend who gave me the lamb's ear. Well, this is the garden they came from. So this is the mommy and the daddy of the lamb's ear that I have. And here's Sandy's rose garden. A sweet little cone flower. And this is a geranium that smells like lemons. I've never heard of this before, but it really does smell like lemons. I highly recommend everybody grow one of these. And it keeps going. Looks like a white agapanthus. An antique wheelbarrow. There's some really pretty succulents inside. Variegated hydrangea. This is beautiful. I've never seen one of these in person. Oh, thank you, God, for creating such beauty on this earth. Let's see where this other path takes us. Oh my goodness, more treasures to be unfolded. This is a cement barrel. Looks like we have a beautiful vine growing out of it. I see something really cute behind it. Besides all these pretty lantanas. So this, my friends, is an old antique stroller, probably from the 1940-ish era. And this could also be doubled as a walker. The handle was taken off that Mom would use to push this. But how sweet is this? It even has the little beads for the baby to play with. And the little food tray. How sweet is that? Look at this. Can anybody guess what this is? It's an old antique rototiller. Beautiful in its own way. Looks like the lilies just started to bloom. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking this little peek at my girlfriend's garden, and I hope you garden happy too, because gardening should be fun. Thanks for watching.